Hey, darling. No private session today, so I thought I would use the time and the space to get ahead on a little session for you for next week. Makes no sense to me. Or maybe, yeah, get ahead on both of these. Just so I can be ahead and not have to, because I know I'm going to be playing catch up in many spaces. So, with that being said, I hope everything is good and well with you. If folks are wondering what this space is, you guys have probably seen me in it before, but this is the beautiful space that Canopy, it's called Canopy, but the dojo here in Billings, it's at 111 North 30th, and it is available for rent, for private sessions, yoga classes, art exhibits, things along those lines. Both Jessie and Annie have created a really, really good feeling space here, and so welcome anyone that is interested in it. So be in touch with them. But yeah, there's my little promo plug for the spaces that I get to use for these different things. So and honestly, not that you have to be in a studio to do yoga, but sometimes this is also another space where there is some type of wall space available versus pretty much any other studio that I've been into in Billings thus far. So something to always consider as you are creating yoga space is, I think we get very infatuated with like mirrors and things along those lines, but you have a mirror on the wall, it's really hard to like do any wall practice, right? So I think a few mirrors for placement are nice, so you can kind of check in, and at the same time, it's nice to have open space so you can, do wall practice. So today I thought we would do a little wall practice stuff. So that being said, let's go ahead and start our practice today with legs up the wall. So legs up the wall, everybody, a nice way to kind of get into it. I'm gonna turn my mat this way. Is you're here, side body on the wall, and then you can slowly turn your feet up the wall, and then you can kind of use your shoulders and even kind of inch down with your mat to bring your seat all the way, and then you can either keep just legs up the wall this way, making sure that your low back is nice and long, or you can let your heels flare out, legs can come wide, and it can be just a nice passive opening through the outside of the hips and the inside of your groin. So nice deep inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. 3 more big breaths, big inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. 2 more, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And if you don't have wall, you can always do this one kind of like on the couch, right? Just so thinking about having the lower part of, well, depending on how you look at it, right? The upper part of your leg, so your thighs, right? And closer to your seat supported. Exhaling. Let's go for 1 more big breath, big inhale. And exhale. Always starting up our practice from a space of gratitude. We give gratitude to the universe. Just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us that we're still collectively a part of. We give gratitude for this earth because she reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. That we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Gratitude to the indigenous people of these lands, the Northern Cheyenne, the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, Lakota, and Sioux. And reminding ourselves that gratitude to the people is just the first baby step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. We feel thought, word, and then deed. Give gratitude for this practice, because it reminds us that we as human beings are here being, right? And a part of our being, right, is linked to how we love one another, right? And that is tied to a space of action. So that's by way of generosity, by way of truth-telling, by way of justice, right? By way of love and kindness. And we give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. That's basically Ahimsa, also known as loving action. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions, holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful, loving, and liberated world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale and breathe them all the way into your heart center. And then on your exhale, send them up. And then slowly take your hands to the outside of your thighs and pull your legs up to your center. Give yourself a moment to just let your heels rest on the wall. And slowly pull your knees up and in towards your chest. You can also take your feet to the wall. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. You kind of just shimmy back and forth, side to side through your knees. And then slowly, you're gonna roll yourself over and onto your hip and bring yourself up. You're gonna sit yourself right next to the wall, and you're gonna take your arm up the wall, and then you're slowly gonna pull your hand back behind you as you turn your heart and your chest away from the wall. Big inhale here. Doesn't matter how far you go down, just being mindful of your shoulders, right? Creating an open stretch, big inhale. And then slowly you're gonna lift the arm up the wall and bring it back down. And then you're gonna draw more rainbows with your hand along the wall, but still trying to pull your shoulder forward. So try to keep your heart and chest on straight. Those arm lifts, press the palm into the wall. This isn't the smoothest wall, so give me a moment. And then go ahead and slowly extend your hand back and then turn your heart and chest, right, towards the wall for a moment, and then turn yourself away from the wall again. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let your arm fall down to your side. Roll back and down through your shoulder a few times. And then turn yourself to the opposite side, holding here. Same thing, arm comes high first to start. And then you can slowly work your hand back behind you, trying to turn your heart and chest away from the wall. Take your time with it. Maybe you crawl the hand back and then just turn your heart and chest a little bit more. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then slowly pull the arm up. And then draw some small circles. Hand comes down. Hand can move up the wall and back and over. So use the wall as a space of resistance to open up your shoulder. You could do this, right, without the wall. It just feels different, right? Because you have the wall as something to kind of press into. And then go ahead and move that hand back behind you. Turn your heart and chest towards the shoulder first. And then pull your heart and chest back and away. Slowly release. Let your hand come all the way down. Roll out through that shoulder just a few times. And then go ahead and slowly turn yourself and bring your hands right underneath her wrists, underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and you're gonna take the balls of your feet up against the wall. Pressing around, or the whole soles of your feet actually. And then inhale, heart and chest pull forward. And kind of move your heart and chest around from one side to the other. Engaging your low belly. Exhale, press and round. And inhale, pull your heart and chest forward again, and then small movements again, shifting from one direction to the other. And then from here, you're gonna send your hips up and high. Heels are gonna be on the wall. Step the balls of your feet out and away from the wall. Just keep sending your hips back and high. Big inhale here. Exhale slowly. Tiptoe your feet back behind your hands or in between your thumbs. Let yourself fall in a standing forward fold. And then inhale, hands are gonna move up the front part of the shins, flat back. Exhale, down, palms plant, step your feet back so they hit the wall. You're on the balls of the feet, balls and soles of the feet. You're gonna lower. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, roll over the big toes. Balls of the feet are down and heels are high. Up on the wall. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. If you want to, you can walk your hands back. And then you're gonna take your feet up the wall. This is only if you feel strong enough to do so. You can just continue to hang out. A big inhale here. You're gonna take one leg high. Hold. Bring it back down. Opposite leg high. Hold. Bring it back down. And then slowly walk your feet back down. Bring yourself back into your down dog. Big inhale. Exhale. Shift it forward. Drop down to the knees. Untuck the toes and then bring yourself down and into your child's pose. Curl your fingertips out in front of you. Take a moment. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Shift yourself forward. Shift your hands back. And then you're slowly gonna take yourself up, back into your down dog, and you're gonna extend your right leg up the wall. And then you're gonna walk your hands back towards the wall, leg continuing to move up. Top of the foot is flat to the wall. Exhale. Standing split, leg up the wall, big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Slowly walk your hands back out. Step your right foot wide. Drop down to your back left knee and bring yourself down and into a lizard lunge. Hold here. Rock back and forth through your hip. And slowly take your palms to the mat, heel toe your right foot over, and bring yourself down into your half pigeon. Sit up nice and tall. And then on your exhale, bring yourself down and over. Hold here, nice deep inhale through the nose. And then big exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Slowly, palms plant again. Tuck your toes and scoot your hips forward and step your right foot back. Send yourself back into that down dog. Balls of the feet are down to the earth. Heels are lifted on the wall. Inhale. Left leg moves up the wall. Walk your hands back towards your right foot as leg continues to move up the wall. Exhale. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk yourself out. Spot the outside of your pinky and step your foot wide and drop down to your knee and bring yourself down into your lizard lunge on this side. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale. Take your palms back to the earth. Heel toe your left foot across your mat. Drop down to the outside of your calf. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe deep into the base of your belly and then bring yourself down and over and into your half pigeon. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale. One more big breath, big inhale. And then exhale, take your palms back down to the earth, tuck your toes, shift your hips forward. Zip your left foot back to meet your right. Send your hips back and high on the wall. From here, drop down and come onto your forearms. You're gonna press down to your forearms and down into your palms. And you're gonna take your feet back up the wall and come into, if you need to go out further with your palms and your arms, you can do that. So bring yourself up, press, and bring yourself into more of that L shape again, but with your forearms down. Inhale, right leg high. Maybe put a bend in the leg. And then slowly release. Inhale, left leg high. Maybe put a bend in the leg. Slowly release. Walk your feet back down the wall. Drop down. Take your hands down to your sides. Embryo pose. Forehead down to the earth. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, shift yourself forward. And tuck your toes. And then send your feet up the wall. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Walk your hips back. And then slowly tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale down. And then inhale, sweep yourself high. Exhale, tent. Inhale, high. And then exhale, bring yourself all the way down. Put a bend in your knees. Rock all the way down and onto your seat. Take your legs wide and shift yourself forward. Move your hips back and forth, side to side. And then crawl your fingertips out in front of you. You walk your hands towards your right leg and your heart and chest towards the top of your thigh. And slowly walk yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Drop your elbows to either side. Go up and in on your low belly. And slowly walk yourself all the way up. Take your hands underneath your knees, shimmy your knees up. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Sit up nice and tall and pull your heart and chest down and over the diamond on the inside of the thighs. Pull up and in on your low belly. Big inhale here. If you want to, you can take your thumb in between, right, your thigh and your calf and turn and press and look out past your opposite shoulder. And same thing on that opposite side. Hand comes in between, turn and press. Bring yourself all the way back up. Hands come to the outside of the knees. Extend the legs long, flex your toes in towards your face, move your seat back behind you, and then inhale, arms high. Exhale. Let yourself fall down and over the tops of your thighs.
2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale.
And then slowly walk your hands up your shins. Scoot your seat forward. If you want to come back to legs up the wall to finish up, you can. Remember, all the way up. Turn and shift. And then slide your seat down to hit the wall. And maybe legs are just up the wall. Or if you want to come back into that wide-legged space, you have that option, right? Let gravity just be your friend in this one. The gravity and your wall are your best friends in this posture. So big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale. Allow yourself to come into some normal breath. I'll pull a card. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale. So from The Secret Language of Light deck by Denise Jarvie, Transmissions for Your Soul. Staying with your breath. Focus. A point of attraction. Ask yourself, where is your focus and what do you want to create? Your point of attraction is the accumulation of all of your thoughts. Some you are aware of and some you are not. The latter are thoughts you've repeated so often that they've become beliefs and body memory. The point of attraction is more fluid than you think. It's the overarching energy of your collected ideas, active beliefs, and your personality. Change any idea or belief and your point of attraction shifts. You sense the world around you through the filter of your attraction point. Imagine this point moving along the sliding track within you. To master yourself means being able to move your view of reality at will. This can help you adjust and adapt to any situation. So this next week, stay in the center of love and on the path of your heart, and you can choose to feel into the flow or resist and hold yourself back. Either way, you'll always be loved by your soul and by the universe. So the choice is truly yours. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you collectively in all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, y'all. Hope to see you all in studio soon, or just tuning in on the mat. All right, peace and love.